Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 13 of We Are. I already did my reviews on episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Links are in the description below, so without further ado, let's get into it. After Poom and Peem little outing, Peem came back home and his aunt sees him and told him his father called and that he should visit his father. She also mentioned he should bring his friend Poom. I know she knows. It's the way she's secretly teasing Peem made me know she knows. Later, Poom came and Peem's aunt told him that to check on Peem because she feels Peem didn't sleep well because he was up all night doing his painting. But when Poom went, he sees Peem painting and also sees Peem sleeping. Just look at the sleeping Peem. He's so cute. I wouldn't wake him up either. Just stare at his beauty. I swear, since the start of the drama, I could tell the aunt will be a vibe. If the aunt approves of Poom's presence, you know she will approve of the relationship, if there's a relationship. Then we see Q and Toy came for practice area, but since they are alone, Q decided to have a moment with Toy. Until these three came and thinking they interrupt, which honestly they did interrupt something. Q and Toy love makes me know how single and lonely I am. Everyone went to Peem's place and noticed Poom there, so they asked what's their relationship, but they didn't answer. I'm getting pissed off. Why they dragging it so long? It's a waste of episode 13. Then we see Q boldly expressing how Toy is his boyfriend, and for that they gonna celebrate. Then Tan and Kaofang came and was informed on the two lovebirds. So far, Kaofang, Tan, Q, and Toy are the only couples there in the group. Then Poom asks Peem when will they celebrate their relationship, and that's a good blasted question. But instead of answering, Peem changed the subject and walked to get some drinks. Okay, it's almost time for the art gallery booth setup and everyone is to bring their artwork. And of course, our top student Q already sent in his already. Pim is making sure he sent his artwork this year because of a certain incident he didn't get to send his last year. Pim then called Poom to let him know he finished his work and that he wants to meet him tomorrow to chill. Poom then said he wants to drop him at school so he will get to pick Pim up and that Pim must wait on him. It is the next day and the due date for Pim artwork, but also he is running late because Poom is not answering his phone and he has not arrived to pick Pim up and he said he will. Due to the limited time, Q called Pim and Pim had to leave because the time is running and if the time runs out, Pim can't submit his work. Pim finally got there in time to submit his work, but Q noticed that Pim looked down and sad, but Pim left in a sad mood. Later, Pim texted Kaofang if Poom is okay, and Kaofang texted back saying Poom is okay and Pim should try and contact Poom again. Then we see Kloon came. Honestly, I forgot about him. I was not expecting him to show up in this episode. Kloon tries to make his move and try to flirt with Pim again, but he knows he can't. Hey, you can't hurt the man for trying. Kloon says he can guess who Pim likes and that the person Pim likes is the reason he is sad. They were having a little moment and sure enough Pim started smiling until Poom came and asked if he can speak to Pim in private. But Pim didn't want to speak. Instead, Pim said that even though he was trying to contact Poom, just seeing Poom means he doesn't have to worry about Poom anymore because Poom seems okay and then he left. And of course, Poom let Bear know he messed up again. And again, Bear gives Poom advice to deal with. Here Poom lets Bear know the reason for what happened with his messed up with Pim and him is that because Poom had an argument with his father. honestly, I do hope Poom and Pim ends up in a relationship. I hope Poom father doesn't make the relationship go to ruin. At the gallery, Q went to Pim to ask him about why he almost got to submit his work late and why he's so moody. But Pim didn't want to tell Q, but Q already guessed why. So, as a good friend, Q notified the rest of the friends to meet up at Pim and hang out and basically make Pim feel good. I love friends like this. Pim is so lucky. They came to watch movie, but am I the only one who just noticed that Pim had a TV in his room? Because I didn't see it in the couple of episodes. Of course, since Pim went out, Q came to check on his best friend and talk about what's up. Anyways, they got to talking, and Q basically mentioned Poom because he knows that Poom is the one that caused Pim moody right now. Anyways, while they talking, these three over listened, and they air everything, including how Poom made Pim his slave. Now it's the next day, and Poom came to Q because he doesn't know where Pim is, and Q is not speaking to Poom right now because Q is basically on his best friend's side all the way. So, since Q refused to tell Poom where Pim is, Toy told Poom because Toy wants Pim and Poom to be together in a good terms. You can tell who's in charge in this relationship. So now Poom here trying to have a good conversation with Pim because he doesn't want the man he loves to be upset with him. Anyways, they got to talking and Poom is telling Pim his reason for not answering Pim's call and why he didn't went to pick him up today. And Pim said he already know because he spoke to Kao Fang. Pim even said he was very worried about Poom when he never picked him up or his call. So when Pim called Kao Fang and heard the reason, he thought maybe Poom needs some time and maybe he would call. But Poom never even tried to call him back or tries to talk because they both agree that one day if anything happens, they should tell each other what's bothering them. Poom then said he never wanted to put all the problems on Pim, especially on the day of something that is important. But Pim made Poom know that Poom is important to him as well and he loves Poom. They both care for each other, they both love each other. The problem is they make this draw out too long in the episode to be in a darn relationship. It's episode 13, dear God, man. Can somebody tell me how many times they've kissed? I know how much time they smacks. They smacks once. But you tell me, you through all that and they're not in a relationship? Okay, so Q came and made us know that he already know that Pim and Poom are in a good terms again. But of course, while they going to get some more painting stuff, Pim is the third wheeler because Toy came. And yet again, we meet Clune. Sir, why are you showing up? You serve no purpose right now, but I guess trust the process. Then Clune straight up flirting in front of these two who clearly didn't know what's going on. After their shopping is over, Toy said he's going somewhere, but in actuality, Toy is going to find Poom to tell Poom about Clune and what she's doing. Then, because Q knows, he told Pim on what Toy is planning. So Toy ran to tell Poom about Clune and that Poom needs to hurry and confess to Pim and win the heart. So Toy went to see Pim and Q, and after hearing that Pim will be alone to set up the booth, Toy playing Cupid and texted Poom about it. So here he is setting up the thing and in comes Poom, and when he came, Pim immediately realized that the reason Poom knows of Pim being here is Toy. I really want to take them, hit them in the head, just knock their heads together to knock some romantic sense in their head because this is getting very annoying. Well, at least Pim is putting this boy to work. I am so jealous for every romantic move these couples make, but for some reason, if I were to be in a relationship, I will lack watching drama and reviewing them. The next day, Pim spotted Cubit here and tries to give him the punishment of a lifetime. Anyways, Pim is feeling so good that he gets to put his work up on the wall and right next to Q's. Pim said this is how it feels. And when he said that, I literally understand what he meant. Because you see many people put up their artwork and yours are not up there. But when you finally put it up there, it's like a sense of accomplishment. Oh, by the way, Pim's painting is giving like a calm, cool with summer romance. And then you have Q painting, which is giving a city noise. When Toy came after Pim left, Q took Toy to show him the very first portrait. Even though he never done portrait before, he did it in dedication of his boyfriend. Well, I can tell you one thing, their kiss is what keeping me calm from going crazy on Poom and Pim. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 13 of We Are. Stay tuned for my review on episode 14. And as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe with notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time.